Hey, 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 I hope you are well. It's Nina Lemtir here, the strategist, nutrition, holistic wellness strategist. Couldn't get my words out there. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a minute. I've got lots of juicy stuff, so please do stick around, especially if you're feeling a bit exhausted mentally, maybe physically. Do stick around because you may get some points. Now, I wanted to share something, and I wanted to kind of almost remind you that I've not always been like this, because I have worked on my mindset in the last couple of years. I've worked on self-development. I've worked on certain areas of my life that, quite frankly, when I had my traditional business, I had no time to do that. I had no energy, and I was in quite a low place. Now, I used to be overweight. I used to feel really, really bad at times. I felt like I had no way forward. I felt like I didn't know how to get out of my situation. And we all come in different shapes and sizes. It's not about one particular look or anything. It's about how you feel. And I felt really, really down. I had very low confidence. And I just didn't think there were options, and I didn't know how. Okay. And today my life does look very different because I took action in a way that was different to what I would normally do. So that's my first tip. If you aren't happy right now, if you're feeling a bit low, do take action in a way that is different to what you would normally do. Okay, so if you normally say, I'm going to start my diet on Monday and I'm going to get back on track, I'm going to do it this time. If that's what you normally do, and you find a few weeks in or maybe a few months in, you're back to your old way of, your old habits, your old kind of way of living, and you're not where you want to be, then you have to take action in a way that is different to what you would normally do. So that's the first tip, okay? And tip number 2, to take control and move yourself in the direction that you want to go in, because we all had great expectations for 2022 and it may not be going the way you planned, okay? But it doesn't mean you can't finish this year strong. Finish this year and be proud of actions you've taken to change your life in a positive direction. If you're jumping on, please do say hi. I would love to, shout you out. Now, tip number 2 is to realize that you have power at the beginning of every day. The moment you wake up, you have so much power. And I challenge you to decide to take action on that power and take 10 minutes to just visualize and articulate what you want to see in your day. Okay, so that can take the form of affirmations and prayer, or just affirmations. But it's so important to take this action step. Okay, it's not just, oh, it sounds good. No, do it. It really works, because what you're doing is you are setting in your intentions for your day. You're not just waking up and going on your phone and then just going on whatever platform or checking your emails. You are investing in yourself when you take those 10 minutes or even 5 minutes out to set your intentions for the day and reprogram your subconscious, reprogram what you have been telling yourself that has gotten you to a negative place that you're in. Okay, so that's tip number 2. Realize the power that you have at the beginning of every single day. Yeah. Now, tip number 3 is really, really a real good one. Okay. Now, when you are feeling anxious, when you are feeling overwhelmed, have 2 books. Your first book or notepad is a trigger notepad. Okay. It's a trigger book. And you will have a book for journaling. And what you do is when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel anxiety, when you feel stressed, you write down your trigger. There always is a trigger. Yeah. You write that trigger in your book, and you write any other words that link in with that. And then in your journaling book, you would write how you feel and why. How you feel and why it makes you feel that way. Okay. Now, there is so much power in taking action in this way, because what you're doing, immediately you'll feel a sense of relief. You will feel less anxious, because what you've done, you've offloaded what's in your head onto paper. So automatically you're just going to feel different. And number 2, you will also feel, as you keep doing this, you will see yourself feeling more in control. And when you feel more in control over a situation, you have more confidence in that situation. And when you have more confidence in that situation doesn't overwhelm you as much. Okay, so you are able to grow in terms of feeling anxious, feeling overwhelmed. There could be a particular situation that's triggering you to feel overwhelmed regularly. And the more you do this, you'll find that situation isn't having as much power on you. So that's my tip number 3. Well, it's kind of 2 tips. So we're on 4 now, aren't we? And that's have a trigger book and have a journaling book. You can go to the pound shop and get one for £1 each. And honestly, it really is a game changer, because what you're able to do when you've been consistent at doing that is you're able to look back and actually reflect on situations and feelings, and you're able to actually have a different perspective on them, because you're no longer in it, if that makes sense. You're almost looking back. So it really is a game changer to really, really take control. And when you feel more in control, you are more confident. So if you want more, I've got a long list of ways, to really remove any doubt that you may have in your future, in where you're going, in who you are, in what you want to achieve in your life. Feel free to comment below or drop me a message. Just send me the word, what word? Maybe just send me the word, what did I call this live? I've forgotten what I've called this live. Anyway, just inbox me, help. Yeah, help. And I'll know what you want. And I'll send you a long list and point you to some resources that have really, really helped me. Because honestly, sometimes you just need a reminder of the steps you can take to really, really feel a lot better. So I can totally relate to if you are feeling a bit out of control in particular areas of your life. Once upon a time, as I said at the beginning of my live, I used to be really overweight, very low confidence, not knowing how I can make those steps forward to feeling better, quite frankly. And I had to make a change. And it does take a level of vulnerability, because you're going to let somebody in, you're going to share how you feel, but in the long run, you will feel better, so take action, do something different to what you would normally do. I'm not going to repeat myself. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Oh, and I nearly forgot. I've actually got a summer blitz starting next month. Okay, first week of July, and it's a great campaign program, if you like, that will really just take the boredom and frustration out of, you know, if it's weight loss, if it's just more energy, and break the cycle of not getting the results that you want. Okay, because it's about having fun and learning a few things. And of course, if you want a detailed structure plan with key nutrition as well, then that's available too. But if you just want to come in for some inspiration because you've got a few things and you just want some inspiration, then feel free to join us. You are more than welcome. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.